Welcome to Real Life Investing today. This is Al getting in contact with you guys. Going to talk about some Beam. We talked about Beam, but let's go ahead and set the scene for what we have. Bitcoin is going to be at 109,000. Ethereum is almost at 2,800. We got Avalanche at 22 bucks. Let's see what else we got going on here. Fear and Greed at 65. The market cap is at 3.45 trillion. All right, let's go ahead and look a little bit at some Bitcoin dominance as well. And that's going to be 63.2%. Ethereum is getting closer and closer to getting into the double digits. Right now it's at 9.8, so that's looking pretty good. So let's dive into some Beam. Right now we're looking at Beam. The 1 day is going to be pretty much breaking even for the amount now. So nothing special on that one. 7 day, it is up just slightly over 1%. For the 1 month, I think it's down, right? Let's see. Yeah, for the 1 month, it's down 27.75%. For the 1 year, also down 69.8. Well, pretty much, might as well say 70%. So just a little heads up on that, and that's where we're going with Beam as far as what it's looking like there. So don't forget, nothing we say on the channel is financial advice, but if you like what you see today, we just ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. We're growing, and we just ask you to grow with us. We really appreciate your viewing. So let's go ahead and look a little bit, talk about some aspects of Beam as far as the ecosystem. We got, 1.5 million plus transactions, 250 plus collaborators, a lot of social reach, over a million, and over 2 billion in staked Beam. So it's a lot going on for the ecosystem. Very powerful at that. So let's go ahead and keep it moving up. Talking about the sponsors of Beam, people who are supporting it. We got SoFund, we got Raven 11 Capital, Avalanche, which is also a big chain, Immutable, Pantera, Framework, Spartan, Polygon. A lot of nice, big, heavy hitters in crypto. So let's go to the developers building on chain. We're talking about scalability up to 4,500 transactions per second. Speed is really fast, 1 second. Finality, and let's see what low tax fees. Yeah, we're not worried about that too much. Beam is very, very, very affordable. EVM, as far as the Ethereum virtual machine, compatible. So deploying Beam smart contracts here is not an issue at all. Beam is very compatible, especially with your gaming and your high speed transactions. So really good stuff. Let's go ahead and look at Beam as far as the Twitter, or X, I guess we could say. So new look, bold new star. We talked about this a little bit. I'm going to read this very quickly, especially with the gaming aspect. This was just 9 hours ago. It says in less than 2 weeks, the big blockchain update will be out, in which Build on Beam will be fully integrated. We're super excited about this, and we're also working on a better cadence for the updates in Forgotten Playland. So this is going to be very nice. The gaming part of Beam is getting very huge. Don't forget, Beam also has a lot of AI, and it's also got some financial aspects and the real world assets as far as the RWAs. So the tokens, those are available as well. More and more tokens being staked, node tokens. So don't forget the Beam nodes as far as for gaming, etc. According to this, we have 51,820 Beam node tokens staked. So this is going to be really nice. You buy Beam with fiat, buy Beam with crypto, buy Beam with ease, buy Beam, etc. So Beam is definitely moving forward on the up and up. So let's keep it going though. Got a little bit more information to talk about with Beam. And let's go ahead and start. This is a site I'm very happy that I found this, and maybe it was already here for quite some time, but let's just go ahead and look at this. Beam Gamers. This gives you like a little breakdown of certain games that are on Beam, etc. So this looks like, yeah, this is Forgotten Playland. This is pretty cool stuff. Kind of crazy. Let me just get a little look at this. Let you kind of see that for a moment. There we go. Okay. Now let's keep it moving a little. Right here, Castle of Blackwater. Now, from what I can see, this is really a nice game, from what I recall. And let's see, Blackwater Town is live on stream. Castle of Blackwater. So I'm not going to necessarily, I'm just going to sneak a peek in here. I'm not going to go too far in. Let's see. Yeah, it's Castle of Blackwater. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this game. Game of deception, this, that, and the third. But nevertheless, it seems like it's a pretty good game. Now let's go a little bit further. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to go down a little bit further. This seems to be a pretty decent game here. Tokyo Beast Adventure. I looked at that a little bit. This is a nice little cute thing here. Now, I don't know about you. Listen, I'm looking at these guys. Maybe they can sing, but they don't look like they can sing. But their mouths are open really wide. So hopefully they can really sing for real. It says, we know you can build on Beam, but can you sing too? There's going to be a sing-off. So apparently they're going to be doing several sing-offs being on. This is going to be pretty fun. I'm not going to mess with them on that because I got to make sure they're doing what they need to be doing, right? Can't be having any bad notes. So, Forgotten Playland, once again. This is something that caught my fancy. It's called Super Galactic. This is part of UFO Gaming. And some of you who are in the know that UFO gaming is like really hot right now. And they've been hot for some time, actually. They got this nice little game on here called Super Galactic. And from what I can see, they're saying that this is not a trailer. This is the actual game. Real combat, real currency, real ownership. I'm not going to make this video that long, but I will say this much. Beam is looking pretty good. If I had to give it anything, I would say when it actually starts to go up in the bull run, I'm thinking maybe to go to maybe at least 18 cents or so. So what is it, about a 30x or something right now? A little bit less than that, maybe 20 something. But main thing is, I think Beam is going to be extremely good. This, like I said, is UFO gaming. They are building on Beam, which is why they're working together in a partnership. They've been working together in a partnership for about a year. But I'm going to let this play because I thought this was pretty doggone impressive. So be prepared. I think this has got a lot of volume on it. So just keep your ears open. And then I'm going to take this off after 40 seconds. Almost reminds me of when movies were still good, you know. But anyways, very, very exciting. overall, there's a lot of great things that are being produced on Beam. I think things are going to get better and better as time goes. Don't forget though, one of the things we got to understand with the gaming industry, this is going to be like the last one to run. So you can still, in my personal opinion, you still have plenty of time to accumulate Beam, and maybe even plenty of time to accumulate it under a penny. But we're going to have other games run before this. I mean, not games, but other crypto is going to run before this. Of course, right now you're seeing Bitcoin, you're seeing Ethereum, you're going to see some of the larger alts, and then you're going to see different size caps. But even in the midst of all of this, the gaming is usually one of the last to pop. So some of you guys who haven't had the ability to accumulate, this would be a good one to accumulate. But my suggestion is also try to accumulate it under a penny while it's there, because it's definitely going over a penny. But if you accumulate it under a penny, you're definitely going to be able to make some good funds off it. Get yourself a good stop limit order as far as when you actually get enough and you're ready to sell. Because once you reach those peaks, as far as those all-time highs, they don't last very long. So, anyways, this is Al with Real Life Investing. Awesome, awesome coin here, Beam. I think it's going to be great. A lot of other people think it's going to be great too. A lot of other people have this one, but yeah, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Gonna see what happens with Beam. You'll have a great day. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.